All right, everyone. Hello. We're gonna be doing an extended review of the movie The Good Son, starring Elijah Wood and Macaulay Culkin. Um, have you seen my little review that I did before it? I give some kind of information about it. Very brief overview of what kind of goes on in the film. But Roland, you have some thoughts on The Good Son, starring Macaulay Culkin and Elijah Wood. Let's be
I
fair;
mean, I always
they're
forget
children
that.
here. Okay, so like,
I always forget that Elijah Wood's in this.
oh, he is,
Honestly,
yeah.
all I ever think about when I saw this movie, I was a kid. Is that Macaulay Culkin deserves to die. I was like Kevin McAllister turned into a fucking asshole.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Specifically,
And
that's why I like this movie a lot because the ending is so satisfying. You know,
it really is. It really is.
it's it kind of reminds
Let's
me.
talk about how some little kids deserve to die. Right?
Well, yes, this one certainly does. But
Oh, I
you know what
mean,
it reminded me of? Like, imagine like these bully rich kids because he's a very well off child. You know, he has everything he wants. Lives in a nice house, family,
yeah,
loving
yep.
family, and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And then at some point, he's had some kind of like spiritual awakening where he thinks like he has no fear of death, but like he wants to kind of like, and he says this in the movie. I don't know if you recall this. This is just after the scene where he dumps the dummy amongst the traffic, and he sits all the traffic starts piling up, and he's just sitting there as everything hits, and he's just like smiling, like. And Elijah
Yeah,
Wood's
he's
like
just
kind of
doing his
like
Home Alone.
Elijah Wood's just like shocked the whole time, you know. But
Yeah.
he says to Elijah Wood, he's like,
I wonder if they're friends.
I mean, I'm sure they're
Be
friends.
funny.
Yeah, like I mean, they're not gonna be. This is not really like Macaulay Culkin, you know. This is just him playing a
No,
total
but I
dickhead,
mean,
you know.
like from then, I wonder what the movie was like for them looking back on it now, or
Oh,
if
I don't
they.
know. That's a good question.
I've never tried to look up any interviews about this movie involving them or
That's a
any
good thing to
information
ask. Like, I hope
because
someone
it
just
sounds like
decides
it
to
would
ask them.
have been hilarious for them to shoot. It's just like, yeah, we're gonna get paid to go
Yeah,
act like an
yeah.
asshole and do some fucked up shit. Yay!
Well, according
You
to
know,
what I've
that'd be
read,
fun.
and I think I've known for a while, and I had to just kind of like confirm this, was that uh, Macaulay Culkin's father was kind of a bit of a tyrant when it came to like he was his manager, so he was always like forcing his way to getting him jobs and stuff like that. So what he did was he kind of leveraged Macaulay Culkin starring in Home Alone 2 for him to play this character in The Good Son. Like he said, he'll do Home Alone 2 if he gets this fucking movie role, which was The Good Son.
Okay.
Um,
Wow.
now, and it's been this notoriously known that his dad was an asshole. Like so, I think he got emancipated from them like when he was young. But what
Okay.
I wanted to get at about the fucking that scene wherever he drops the dummy is that he tells Elijah Wood, Mark, like he says like when you're free you can fly, like there pretty much there's no consequences, like when you can do whatever you want kind
Mm-hmm.
of thing. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's a total dickhead right there. But he plays it, I think he plays it fairly well, you know. Like I think there's been some
Ah,
kind of
shitty
like
kids.
discussion on whether or not he does a good job, but I personally think he plays an asshole pretty well. So
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was hilarious. It's just,
yeah,
it's, well, yeah.
I
I
don't know
mean, looking
about
back on it now,
you.
I think they're like Home Alone gags, but
Well, yeah, I
if they were
mean,
actually done in
yeah,
real life, what would
yeah,
actually happen
yeah,
if you
right.
try to like, hook up somebody to a live electrical outlet or something?
Yeah,
They'd be dead.
yeah. Oh no, he's Daniel Stern, fucking going ah.
Yeah,
But
that's
what I was gonna say is that like considering the ending of the movie, and I mean you know what happens. The mother has to make a decision. Now I watch it, I laugh,
it's pretty much
I
the only
laugh a
thing I
lot.
remember about the movie. I
Yeah,
only
because
saw it as a kid once.
it's a
That's
very
all I needed.
shocking ending for the time, I would say.
Yeah,
And now it's kind of funny because you're like
kind of very funny.
you're wanting uh her to just let go like immediately because we all know he's a dick, right? He just kind of
She
deserves
just
it,
like fucking
Yeah, just
swings her arm out.
like she throws him off himself.
Aim for the bushes.
Yeah. I know as a kid it was kind of somewhat traumatizing to see that because you never think like a
Oh,
mother's
yeah.
gonna make that kind of decision. But
I think that was one of the
nowadays,
top comments.
Yeah.
One of the top comments I read was in some of the for a lot of the trailers, and I think some Reddit reviews. But it was always like, this movie fucked me up as a kid.
Well, yeah, because you're thinking like a parent's gonna save her child, but like she made the better decision because we all know he's a terrible person and he's trying to kill
Yep.
you.
He
One,
probably would have pushed her off if
well, he was.
she had
Well, that's
pulled
the
him
thing
up.
is that he tried to push her off the cliff, and just
Right,
before that,
exactly.
he tried to kill his little sister. And we already know that he
Exactly.
already
We're
killed.
just
He
gonna go
drowned.
back to it.
He drowned his little brother. So he's kind of like notorious for like killing family members. So, and he tries to
Yep.
kill Mark. You know, so realistically, the mother had only one actual choice to make was to let her son go because
Just
he was a
to yeet
dick.
his ass down the cliff.
What if she would have
It
said
was
like
a happy ending. It was a
what if
happy
she would have
ending.
said Mark or like Henry grab onto the rock and he's like okay and just slips. Ah!
Yeah.
Give him a little sense of hope that you're going to
See,
come
there
back
you
from
go.
him. You know?
It's just a little more, just a little bit of comedy.
Yeah,
just
sure.
sprinkle
Just a
on
little
top.
little Salt
Just
Bay
the
of
seasoning.
comedy.
Mm.
I know
Delicious.
that ending is not meant to be funny, but now watching it, I do kind of like chuckle. Yeah,
It is fucking hilarious. Hell yeah. It's not meant to be
and
funny.
you see
As a
the
child, yeah. Or like the first time you're watching, absolutely not, I
Yeah.
suppose. But I'd still argue that have fun.
yeah. I don't know,
It's
Roland.
still
What
kinda
else? What
wonderful.
else did you think of the Good Son?
I mean, not a whole lot past that. It was pretty much the last thing I saw Macaulay Culkin in. I don't know if it was for the longest time, but to me, he pretty much just kind of disappeared.
Well, see,
Yeah.
he did come on a Richie Rich, so
Oh yeah, that's right.
there's
Excuse
that,
me.
yeah.
I remember you mentioned that was the one I forgot. Okay, Richie Rich. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, but after that, I don't
And whoop.
I don't recall seeing Macaulay Culkin in much after that, as far as like a teenager or anything. He kind of just like faded away, and he's back now to do like he does fun stuff. He does movie reviews. I saw him
Mhm.
doing a review with those Red Letter Media guys for The Last Dragon, which
Oh,
which was
okay.
funny.
I thought I'd seen him do something. I don't remember if that was
Well,
it.
yeah, like
Maybe he's done a few.
I mean, he's done some movies and stuff like that, but I think he just kind of like it's strange that he's just like a family man now. Um,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
that's it.
Okay.
Like,
That's true.
but yeah, like
Well,
the Good Son itself is just a strange movie to begin with, especially if you only are familiar with Macaulay
yeah.
Culkin as uh, Kevin McAllister.
Well, yeah. Doing kids movies, the rated G stuff,
Yeah,
which it is not.
and you and
I'm not sure.
I have talked about like evil children, and this was always like one of the top of my lists of movies
Yeah.
to talk about with evil children and whatnot.
Hmm.
And I think it still stands because he's kind of an ass. He really is an asshole. I was watching some of it, and even my mother can't stand to watch it because like that last scene is like as a mother is kind of like heartbreaking and stuff. And I'm just like,
Okay.
Mom, would you let me go? Would you let me go, Mom?
Like, yes.
I'd be like, if
What do
it
you
was between
mean?
me and Roland, Mom, would you let me go? Would you let Roland go? I'm sure she would say you in an instant.
Right. Yeah. Of course, me. Because, well, she's gonna need both hands for you, big boy.
Fucking dick. I knew it. I was like, what is this bitch gonna say? What is this bitch gonna say? I know it. All right. Anything else you guys say about The Good Son?
No, not
Listen,
much, man. It's cool. It's a cool movie. Whether you want to watch it with like a serious mind or, in our sense, with like a couple of beers or something, because
yeah,
it is pretty ridiculous.
I can imagine if you're inebriated in some way, that last scene, you could either be like, what the fuck? Or like stand up out of your chair, like laughing hysterically. Just
Yeah.
depending on your personality, but I think I can go both ways on that.
Yeah,
just
have
depending on
fun
my
with
mood.
it.
I think if I was watching it, I think
Not.
if I was watching it with you, it'd be more of like a hysterical moment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would be laughing my ass
Oh, yeah,
off.
I'm
Get him!
sure.
I'd be yelling, like standing up or whatever. Get him! Drop his ass! Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was
He
like that in the
sucks.
theater. I kind of wonder if like people were like, like drop his ass, let his ass go, right?
You can't get therapy if you're dead.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Well,
Uh,
that'll be it for us for The Good Son. I mean, tell us what you thought about the movie if you've seen it. If not, I mean,
yeah.
this is just kind of our quick discussion about it, and we'll see you on another extended review of any one of these horror movies that we're talking about for the month of October.
See you.